delighted to be here at Vogue Knitting Expo, the very first expo in New York, and I'm with Debbie Bliss, knitwear designer extraordinaire, and I just had the most lovely class. She's a great teacher, as if her designs aren't good enough. She's a wonderful teacher. And I'm happy enough, Debbie, thank you for all years of wonderful design. Very much. And I want to ask you a quick question. I'm throwing this out. If you were a color, what color would you be?
Blue.
What color blue? Teal? Robin's egg?
It would be robin's egg.
I thought so. I actually kind of thought that, knowing your patterns in your book. Okay. If you were stranded on an island and you could only take one knitting project.
Beanie hat. Soothing. Very soothing.
Yeah. Stitch work? Color work? I'll let you know, this is made up world. You can choose color work, stitch work.
Or just it'd be stocking stitch, it'd be soothing, like riding a bicycle. Very, very simple and soothing, repetitive.
Comfort knitting.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what, if I'm on a long journey and I need to knit something, it will be the beanie hat.
Okay, so if I see first class, an elegant lady knitting, and it's stocking stitch in a beanie, I'll know it's Debbie Bliss. That's how you know.
I love the way she said elegant.
Yes.
I love how she said first class.
And you should see, we will show a clip of Debbie Bliss's shoes. They are phenomenal. This may be a hard question because your career is, I really think of your career as about timeless elegance, and it's not throwaway knitting that you will find. It's great and trendy now, but it's gone in a year. So I have to say, what is your, if you had to choose one major design inspiration, would it be a place, a person, a color? Ooh. I know it's hard to narrow it to one, but I'm trying to get at what is Debbie Bliss.
I think I would probably say something like the fisherman's jerseys, because what I like about them is that it really ticks all the boxes for me, because it's the history of it which I find so fascinating, the idea of, you know, the fishermen and their wives and the children knitting the ganzes for them. And a lot of the men knitting too, so that makes it more interesting. The whole background to that very hard life that they had, and the sort of romantic image of the men wearing, say, a cream one for their wedding. And I think that when I started designing for babies and children, the classic Gansey was one of the first things that I did, and then I've kind of adapted it over the years to become, say, like a dress with just the patterned yoke.
Deconstructed history, kind of. Like you mentioned architecture. It's clear that you love texture and architecture, and that kind of informs the way your garments have this lovely shape built in. In the class you talked about using cables for shaping organically. You know, it's not about putting in necessarily decreases, increases. It's using the stitch itself. And you know, it's hard to find somebody who does it better. We'll have pictures coming up after the news.
And she looks like Annette Bening.
Kiss this lady. Thank you. Lovely. Just
So you
thank
might
you.
edit
This
that
was
out.
lovely.
I don't think you should.
I probably will. I probably will.